Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Night Stories. Tonight we're going over Saul is converted and starts to tell about Jesus. Peter has a dream and Peter understands the dream. Alright. Saul is converted and starts to tell about Jesus. So there's a bright light that shines in his face. There is a man called Saul who was very angry at the disciples and other believers. He thought that they were threatening the true religion. He called all the followers of Jesus to be put into prison or killed. Saul asked the religious leaders to let him go to Damascus in Syria to bring back any new Christians and punish them. But on the way, something amazing happened to him. Suddenly, a great light from heaven shone down on him. He fell to the ground. Then he heard a voice saying, "Saul, Saul, why are you hurting me?" "Who are you?" Saul asked. The voice replied, "I am Jesus, and you are attacking my followers. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what to do." Saul picked himself up and opened his eyes, but he couldn't see anything at all. The people traveling with him led him into Damascus, but he was blind for 3 days, until God sent a man called Ananias to go and see him and restore his sight. Ananias was frightened at first because he had heard all about Saul and how he wanted to kill all Christians, but he obeyed God. Saul was baptized and changed his name to Paul. He started telling everyone how wonderful Jesus was. "He is indeed the Son of God," he said. Everyone who heard him was amazed. The Christians in Damascus were delighted that Saul, now called Paul, believed in Jesus, but not everyone was glad. The people who had wanted him to continue in his old ways were so angry that they tried to find a way of killing him. Fortunately, Paul found out about this, and during the night some of the other believers helped him escape from the city by hiding him in a large basket and lowering him down through a window in the city wall. I was trying to lean the book forward to show that picture, but the next story is Peter has a dream. One day, while Peter was staying at a house in Joppa near the sea, he went up on the roof to pray. It was nearly time for dinner, and he was hungry, but then he dozed off and began to dream. He saw the sky open and a large sheet coming down towards him. In the sheet were all sorts of animals. A voice said, "Get up, Peter, kill something to eat." Peter was shocked. There were a lot of animals his people never ate because they believed that God had told them not to. All the animals in the sheet were like this. "I can't do that," he said. "I am not allowed to eat these animals. They are unclean." But the voice said, "God has made them clean." This happened 3 times, then the animals disappeared. Now here's the interpretation of the dream, and I guess he's telling someone about it in the picture. While Peter was wondering what his dream could mean, some men came looking for him. They had been sent by an important Roman general called Cornelius. The men told him that an angel had come to Cornelius and asked him to send for Peter. Jews were not supposed to go to the houses of Romans, but Peter realized that God wanted him to go, so he agreed. When he came to Cornelius's home, the general fell to his knees at Peter's feet. "I am eager to hear your message," said Cornelius. So Peter told the general and his family all about Jesus. Cornelius was so moved by Peter's words that he and all his family were baptized. Peter now understood the meaning of his dream. God does not have favorites, but is happy to welcome people from everywhere if they want to follow him and do what is right. All right, your next stories for Monday night are going to be Paul's missionary journeys, Paul and Silas in prison, and Paul is shipwrecked on Malta. All right, let's go to our prayers. We're in the saying sorry section. That is 360. And here's a picture of somebody that looks upset. "Something's gone wrong with this morning. My pillow seems stuck to my head. I'm in a bad mood. I've gone right off my food, and I don't want to get out of bed. Dear God, can you help with this morning? I really don't want to be sad. Though the morning is gray, this is a new day, so perhaps things aren't really so bad." All right. Thank you for coming to the readings. Remember that Jesus loves you, and if anyone hurts you, just call 911. You can pretend you're ordering a pizza and just give them your address and they'll understand what's going on. All right, thank you. See you Monday.